You think we're gonna beat all these games?
It's the BOYSLOCKE Show!
All right, welcome back to the show where all of your dreams shatter right in front of you. It's the BOYSLOCKE. Today we're going to take on the Ekritique dancers, known as the Kimono Girls. And this should be pretty easy. All of these evolutions are at level 17, so we should be able to trash them pretty good. The only one that's kind of a worry is Jolteon, because we don't have anything to counter it, and it's good against us. But we should be able to take it out with a team of 3 that is over-leveled. Mm-hmm. So, Vaughn, I never got a chance to tell an interesting little nugget of information about this game that I discovered before today's session.
What's that?
So I caught that Nidoran.
Yep.
That we chose Snarf over Nidoran. And the cool thing about Nidoran female in Crystal is you can catch her in the national park, but since we caught Scyther in the national park, we couldn't catch Nidoran in the national park. And the only other place that you can catch Nidoran in Crystal, or it's supposed to be the only place you can catch Nidoran in Crystal, is the national park.
Oh.
But in Gold and Silver, you can catch Nidoran female in Route 35, right in front of the national park. Mm-hmm. But you can only catch Nidoran female there in Gold and Silver if a trainer calls you and tells you there's a swarm.
Oh.
It's like a special event. And there's certain Pokemon that only appear that way. But the data is left over from Gold and Silver in Crystal version. So in Crystal version, when somebody calls you to tell you there's a swarm on Route 35, it's for the Pokemon Yanma. But if you go there during the Yanma swarm, the leftover data from Nidoran is still there, and you can catch a Nidoran female on Route 35 in Crystal.
And a Yanma?
You can catch Yanma too. Yeah, but the data is left over from Gold and Silver's data, so you can catch the Nidoran female. And that's the only reason why you'd be able to catch Nidoran female and Scyther in a Gen 2 BOYSLOCKE. So kind of an interesting little tidbit. But we chose Snubbull anyways. But for anyone wondering about that decision that might happen to know about that, that's why we were going to be able to catch a Nidoran if we wanted to. So Espeon is a really strong Pokemon.
That Confusion was kind of scary.
Yeah, we can only take one more. And he's making us miss, which is really annoying. But that's okay. We're just going to switch in Barbara, who is not scared. He doesn't afraid of anything.
Look at that poke.
He's pretty cool looking.
That's a good looking poke.
I'm actually going to use Pursuit.
I'd go to his barbershop.
I would not.
No?
No. He's got a really good moveset right off the bat.
He gets you a real close shave.
I haven't taught him any of those moves. He knew all those moves. Yeah, right down to the fucking esophagus. Just takes your whole head right off. All right.
Should we heal?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to go to the Pokemon Center. I don't feel like wasting those items I just bought. The middle Pokemon is Umbreon. In case anyone is wondering, I do know which one we're going up against each time. I know which one is which. When you play this game in the remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the DS, it makes you fight these trainers in a specific order as a gauntlet. Kind of like the Elite Four, except each one has one Pokemon. It's kind of weird that they did that. I don't know why.
Boom, 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 boom.
All these evolutions, man, they're so strong. Flareon's the only one that's even legal. Alright.
Are any of them, like, bad?
Flareon's still pretty bad, because they didn't get fire types figured out until Gen 3. I really want Snarf to level up so he can evolve. I'd like to get him to level 23 by the time we get to the gym, because that's when he evolves. And he'll be much stronger.
Beret, like B-A-R...
She said Barrette.
T-T. Oh.
Yeah, she said it as Barrette. Which is different than a beret.
Okay.
Umbreon is really cool.
Pretty cool looking.
Oh, actually, I think Lick is super effective against Ghost. Or against Dark, I mean. Let's find out. Oh, it's not very effective. That's okay. I can't remember if Tackle is better for Snarf than Bite. That's okay, I'm just gonna Just gonna let him do that. Until he hits me with something that I can't stand. Because Umbreon's thing is that he's a wall.
A lot of HP.
He has really high defense, but he doesn't have... He's not a very strong attacker. He's more of a stall, status move type Pokemon.
What's Pursuit?
Pursuit is a dark type move. I think it's 40 base power. Its damage is doubled if the Pokemon switches out the turn you try to use it. So like if a Pokemon comes up against you and you think they're gonna switch, if you use Pursuit and they're trying to switch, you'll hit them before they switch. And you'll do double damage. Kind of an interesting move. It's more for like a human versus human type fight. It's rarely are you gonna get to use it in a wild situation in the game against AI. Or if you happen to be facing a Pokemon that can run away, if that Pokemon's trying to flee the turn that you use Pursuit, you'll hit him and do double damage. But that's pretty rare. Come
So
on!
would you be able to hit like an Abra before it uses Teleport?
It wouldn't work on Abra,
Okay.
because that's different. It's using a move that's trying to make it run away.
Oh, come on.
This is ridiculous. Wall versus crappy Pokemon. Yay! Pretty sure it's 23. Maybe we'll get lucky and it's 22. Kimono Girl Zuki. No, it's 23. Alright, we're gonna hit the Pokemon Center again.
I like how the concept of this, of them just like politely waiting. You
Yeah.
just like hop over the railing.
Yeah.
Run out.
Like vaulting over it.
Yeah. Be right back.
Be right back. Just like,
Okay, now I'm ready.
heal my Pokemon. Okay. Okay, I'll fight your Vaporeon now. How'd you know I had a Vaporeon? Let's do it! Alright, we're gonna use...
It's like you're beating a kid in Risk, and they're like, no, I'm not ready for you to attack me yet.
Yeah. Well, it's my turn. I guess I can use Snarf against Vaporeon as well. Try to get up to level 23. Come on, baby. We're gonna save the hardest one for last. Oh, you're a cute trainer. Why, thank you.
We think so too.
We do think we are cute. Is Kimono Girl Kuni into other girls? Or is she just into girls named boys?
That could be.
Yeah, I mean, because that's pretty common. I would accuse anyone of that. It's really weird right now, Vaughn, that I'm on the couch all by myself.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel... It's weird. It's really in waves. It's
Yeah.
just like a roller coaster.
Vaughn is afraid that he's coming down with something and he's trying to give me a barrier, which is a very friendly move. And he's also trying to have himself seated in a more aggressive forward position because that's making him feel better.
Yep, so that my nose isn't constantly dripping.
That's not what you want? We've got
Not
another
particularly, no.
electric battle here. God, they just spam Sand Attack. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch in a second here.
Where's Newton now?
Newton?
Unstoppable force.
Another Sand Attack. Thank you.
Object.
Oh, now a Tail Whip. Okay, we're gonna have to switch. Bring out the Barber. Bring out Hannah. Hannah Barbera.
Oh, Barb.
Bring out the Barb! Yeah, how does it feel to miss? Actually, Quick Attack might be our strongest move right out the gate. Or I guess Pursuit's the same power. Oh, jeez. That was horrible.
She just have really good defense.
Vaporeon is a huge tank, yeah. Lots of HP, high defense. My Quick Attack was better.
Dead.
See ya!
Oh,
Cool.
almost. 2 left?
Just one.
Just one.
All we got left is Jolteon, and then we'll close this one out, folks. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Our timer got botched.
It did.
But-
Right about 10.
That's okay.
What about 9 minutes? So.
Are
Don't
we?
worry, folks. You got some minutes left.
Yeah, we'll be good. We're just gonna fight Jolteon here, and
Got some minutes to win this.
it's nice to have just a calm, you know, regular episode of Boys Lock
I mean, without death. and
without
destruction.
shitting our guts out.
That was bad, man.
Oh, that was the worst. That was a fucking massacre. Yeah, I guess we'll try Snarf first, and then we'll switch to Barbara. if it gets hairy. Jolteon is really strong. It just depends on if it has Thunderbolt or if it
It's
has
also fast,
Thunder
yeah.
Shock. Oh, it's one of the fastest Pokemon that there is, yeah. One of my favorite Pokemon, too. Always has been. Love yellow, love electric types, love dogs, so... It's got the trifecta. Could go for a lick, that might be kind of fun. If we got it.
What taste?
Oh, of course he's gonna lead off with like 8 sand attacks. Signature move. Okay, good. He has Thunder Shock. We should be fine. This guy's not scary at all. God, Snarf, you're so weak. Oh, that's right. Bite is a special move in Gen 2. That's why it's so crappy. It really sucks.
Oh, it's not using his high
It's not
attack
using his
stat.
physical stat. He's using his trash special attack stat. You know, because Bite is a physical. That really makes sense. Unfortunately, in Gen 2, and Gen 1, they didn't decide which attacks were physical and special individually. It's based on the type.
Oh.
So for the first 2 generations, like all... Yes! Snarf is evolving!
Oh, there he goes.
Now he's going to turn into a giant pink killing machine. Yeah, in the first 2 generations, all grass moves, all water moves, all electric moves, all fire moves are special. And then in Gen 2, all dark moves are special, even though one of them is Bite and one of them is Pursuit, which seem
Sounds like a physical
more like physical moves. Or things
grab.
like Thunder
Yeah,
Punch,
like a
Ice
tackle.
Punch, Fire Punch. They're still special moves because they geared it that way. I don't know why. Interesting little tidbit. But in Gen 3, they finally started to fix all that shit.
They got their acts together.
Yeah, they got their act together for the metagame. All right, folks. Next week on the show, we're going to try to take on Morty with our team of 3 here.
No Rick?
What?
No Rick?
No Rick. We won't see Rick. We won't see Pickle Rick or anybody like that. Just going to see Morty. And in the meantime, we'll see you on Monday for some shooty hoops. NBA Jam, throwing some buckets up there, basket boys.
Is that a swish sound? You hear that?
And then on Wednesday, we'll be back with Steven for some Mario 3 Backlog Bros getting their jump on.
Yeah, we're gonna eat some flowery fires. Fiery flowers.
Fiery flowers, there you go.
Yeah. Flowery fires, that just hurt, but...
Come chat with us on Discord in the meantime.
Check out
Sorry
the
you didn't
snack
get a
log.
chance to name
that
coughing, even though we asked you for that.
Yeah, where's... that was a lot of
But hey,
potential on that
hop
team.
on the Google Drive and see what captures are coming up in the next couple of routes and tell us who you want us to catch. And we'll see you next time. Take care.
Au revoir.